Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Style and City Diaries.
Brought to you by your favourite and fabulous cousins, Prinny Ray
and Amber Lowe. Yes! Woo!
Woo! Hey!
We are so hyped.
A little bit.
We are. We've had a working day today.
Yeah, we spent the entire day together.
Second day of the week.
So, podcast done basically.
Yeah, that's it.
We've run out of things to talk about.
We always say we run out of things to talk about, but we've got this special talent of being able to just chat shit.
I mean, there have been the odd occasion where
it's a bit silent.
We'll be like POV. We spend the whole day together, and then we're like, should we go for a date? As if we can't get enough of each other, and then we're sitting there like, so any new content? Like anything? No. Okay.
But we still have a great time together,
always. Okay, if you are watching on YouTube and you are a regular listener, you know that Amber's had this thing like, I don't suit hats. I can't wear a hat. I just can't wear a hat. She's wearing a hat, guys.
Who do I think I am?
I love it.
I'm wearing a hat and I feel, don't tell anyone, fucking sexy.
No, honestly,
like,
welcome to the club.
I feel like, oh, no, man can't tap me. Rabbit, rabbit. I
was like, what song? Oh, we're singing. Yeah.
No, and also, if you're watching, I'm in a jacket, but last week we had like bare nipples, and this week, look, it's worse. So I'm just, and look, it's kind of the vibe. Like, I'm just like, like
you're
just
really
here.
cool.
Yeah, I'm just like cool, like, yeah, like so cool.
Not cool, like, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to take a bit of a hat break on a subconscious, because last week we were out and I was like, you know, I was like, was it what I was wearing to pod? Yeah. So, okay, so what I wore on the pod last week, then afterwards you went for a couple, like 10.
I was fat.
And some guy comes up to us and like shouting up Amber, you know, because she's a sexy gal.
Thanks.
And then I felt like he needed to give me like vibes, which he didn't, because like, just do your thing.
Yeah.
And he was like, what, like, you a tomboy?
And Prinny was like, what the fuck? Firstly, how did I get back?
First of all, this is not my conversation. Secondly, are you actually rude?
Like, what part of my outfit makes me look like a tomboy?
I mean, I was wearing like a skirt, like a denim skirt. It was a dress. I made it into a skirt and a top, which was a bit like street style. And a hat, which was street style. But like, mind your business.
And so what if I am? Now you've just said something.
Like, what if I'm upset now? Yeah. Which I kind of was for like 2 days. Yeah. I was like, how dare you call me a tomboy? No offense to tomboy.
Nothing wrong with being a
tomboy. But I just don't think,
like,
I never thought of myself as like a tomboy.
Yeah.
I mean, I have tomboy days.
Yeah. Bummy. No,
do
you
know what I mean?
That's them is saying that tomboys are bummy. Sorry. I take that back.
Take it back. Wind it back.
That's not what we mean. Maybe presenting a bit more masculine.
Yeah. But I was just like, get out my business.
Yeah.
So anyway, because of that, I'm taking I'd say that, but I was wearing a hat like yesterday, but you know.
Yeah,
vibes.
but I just feel like as well, like, do you take a break? Like, because your hair looks really good now. Like, you've had your hair done. You do all these cute different styles. Like, just work your hair, and then when your hair's like at a point where like, put the hats back
But
on.
that's what it is. Like, I actually only wear hats when I'm like, I actually can't be bothered to do anything. Because it's like, I don't want to do like heat, or product, gel. Do you know what I mean? Like, sometimes just give your hair a bit of like breathing room.
Do you want to see my hat hair? It's going to look so funny right now.
No. It's not that bad. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, put it back on. Come on. Yeah. Because that's what I was saying to her earlier. I was like, once you decide to wear a hat as a woman, you've committed to the hat for the day.
Yeah, all day. You can't be like mandem. Like,
you can't be like hat on, hat off. It's like the hat is
Would you ever wear
back to front? I do that sometimes when I'm like,
I look like, hey Arnold.
I do swivel my hat backwards, but it might be like I've worn my hat, I'm at my parents' house and I'm trying to do something and the hat in my face is not making sense.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Do you remember that time? Where was I? When I was so embarrassed. I was wearing a hat, and I was out, and I think I was trying to talk to it. I was trying to talk, like, guys are trying to talk to me. I went to Prince of Beckham. I was juking them in the forehead. And I was like,
and you know, hats are hard, you know, because you really feel it back on yourself as well.
Like, I'm so sorry. It's my first time here. Like, I've never worn a hat on a night out. Like,
It's jokes. I just feel so mysterious.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
Like, I just feel peng
No,
today.
now what you need to do, you add like the sunglasses that aren't fully tinted, like the mild tint, so it's like glasses but like sunglasses. That's the vibe.
Like my Ray-Bans. They're very light in
I
color.
don't know. I have no reference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yes, I'm a hat bitch today, and
I
fuck
love
with it. And
I
like,
love
if you
it.
see me in a hat every day now, mind your business.
Welcome to the club. And if there are any listeners that have like hat recommendations, please
or,
can
like,
you like
send them our
comment
way.
on YouTube or like on Insta? Just like drop a comment like hats from here are really cool.
Yeah.
So we can like tap into that, you know.
Before we get into the episode, we would like to thank everybody. Well, not everybody, but certain bodies that have signed up to Patreon. Welcome to the Patreon family. Patreon's like the family cookout. You know, you have to be in it.
It is a vibe over there.
It is a vibe over there. It is just, we're having a great time.
We really are.
So welcome. Thank you. For those of you, if this is your first time listening to the podcast, welcome, by the way.
Yeah,
Hi.
sorry, we really just like went straight.
So rude.
Well, what? Sorry.
Your name?
Oh, I'm Prinny Ray.
I'm Amber Lowe. We are your hosts and we are cousins.
Yeah, we are
we
cousins.
like to do a bit of a reminder. And we do have a Patreon called Dating Diaries. And that's where we talk about relationships, girl stuff. Like, we actually talk about like real personal stuff.
Yeah, it's very vulnerable over
It's
there.
very vulnerable. Not that we don't talk about real personal stuff on the main pod, because we certainly do. But on Dating Diaries, we get a bit more deeper because the Mandem glucose don't know what we're saying. It's not open to the public. And I just feel like my personal life is very free already, but there's some things that can't be that free.
Yeah.
So it is just a measly like £3 a month.
Yeah.
As I always say, it's literally cheaper than your Pret coffee. So head on over. The link is down in the bio thingies. And join us on Patreon. Just a little insight. Last week we were talking about our new booze. So if you want to find out what that's about,
I'm blushing.
Yeah, stop it. You're very cheesing. Then head over to Patreon and you can see the maddest journey that we've been on in the past 2 years. I think
There's
Patreon's about 2 years old.
I think it's going to be 2 years. It's like 85 or 86 episodes on there.
So
that's a lot of binging,
actually. There's a lot of conversation. We're chatting away about a lot of things. That is also a bit embarrassing. Do you know? I'll tell you why. Because obviously, like, we see the people that join and stuff, and we're like, oh my god, yeah, the girls are join. And then I'm like, fuck.
Like, do you remember what you did
last summer?
Do you remember
what you did last summer? And it's like, they know everything about me. Like, they know like the nastiest little things about me, because it's like we were just freeing it up, because we forget we're talking into a mic and it's like yabba yabba yabba, and it's like, oh no, everyone knows. So basically it's a secret. So if you see me out on road,
please
don't remind me of the things I was doing during my lunchtime break at the kitchen table.
I'm done. Yeah, well, that's a nice preview over there.
That's a little preview about things that happened.
Yeah.
So yeah, give us a join on Patreon. And lastly, if you are listening on Apple Podcasts or on Spotify, a little 5-star, if you want to give us 5 stars, review, a little comment or something would be really good for us. We would appreciate it.
Hundo.
Hugely. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe. Maybe leave a little comment. Twiggy, I see you.
We see you, girl. We love you.
We see you, girl. Thank you. So yeah, just do your bit for us and we do our bit for you. You know, you scratch my back, I scratch yours, kind of thing. And yeah, ad closed.
Ad closed. Amazing. I just want to do a disclaimer. I feel like I'm smiling at you and I look like I'm half asleep. The reality is I am. But I'm here. I'm alive in spirit. My eyes are closing. I don't know. I've been up since early.
Yeah. We've had a lovely day.
Walking to Jericho. I just want to do a quick I want to do a shout out to anyone who has been part of the Walking to Jericho community challenge. For anyone who doesn't know, there is a PT, fitness girly, fitness influencer called Just Jean from the UK, black woman, whoop, whoop, shout out you. And she got her body snatched for DLT, like abs. Snatched. And then she was like, oh, people ask me about how I got my body here. Obviously, like, I'm a PT, whatever, I train, but I also did this whole like walking and it really does good. So I think she got dragged. How it actually started, she got dragged online because people
walking so much.
No.
Sorry, I didn't get the memo.
I was so done. No, people were basically like don't pretend that it's just walking because your body has like muscle. Because she did like a before and after. They talking
I'm
about.
just seeing how many steps I did yesterday. I almost walked to Jericho yesterday.
Oh, I did like 23k.
Oh
Crazy.
wow, I did 15,199.
That's really good. Yeah. So she got dragged because they were saying like, don't make it seem like it's just the walking. Obviously, your body has like muscle memory, and you probably were doing more than just walking. Blah blah. And then I think she like hit someone back with the comment. She replied to one of the comments, and it was a bit like fat shamey. She was like, "Yeah, well, whatever. Like, you stay there with your food partner." Like, I'm laughing, but it's not funny.
No, it's not funny because I would fucking cry.
Because I have a food, but that's rude.
No.
And then she ended up deleting it. And then I think a week later, she was like, okay, guys, like, that's how the whole Walking to Jericho community thing started.
Yeah, because it's like, drink your water as well. Don't forget to do your weight training too.
No, I know, but
I'm in the gym 4 times a week as well. Do my fucking Pilates. Oh, and then I walked 18k every single fucking day.
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously, just walking will make a difference because if you're not actually active, so like, it will like, your body will be like, whoa!
Yeah,
like I said earlier, jump scare. Let's get into gear.
Yeah.
But
no, fair. So their challenge is 18k steps for 40 days, which is the equivalent of walking to Jericho.
Where is Jericho?
I believe it's in Israel. Can you fact check? I don't have my phone. Jericho. It sounds very very biblical.
Yeah, but why Jericho? Like, that is such a
because it's just the equivalent of 18k steps 40 times a day.
Jericho is a Palestine city in
that's it.
the West Bank. It is located in the Jordan Valley with the Jordan River.
Walking to Jericho, baby. And, you know, some of the girlies, they've smashed it. Few of them walked to Jericho before the deadline. And I'll just be honest, I'm a bit lazy. I say I'm going to do something and I'm not going to do it. Really cute that you guys are walking, but whatever. So I've done like a couple days, like 18k, but not conscious. Like, I'm not consciously part of the community. Yeah. Yesterday, I walked. When I got home, you know me in the evening, I like have my dinner, then I watch my programs. I start around 7, I end around 11. It's a lot of TV, you know, and then I go to bed. Perfect. That's my quality time with myself. When I tell you, I was rewinding the same 10-minute part of it because I was asleep.
Yeah.
That walking, when I first started, I was like, oh, this is light work. The walk back, because I walked 3 miles. And then obviously it's like 3 odd miles back. And I was like, oh my God. I was on the phone to my friend. She was like, why don't you get the bus? I was like, well, I've done the home stretch now. I'm closer to home than I was. So I might as well just carry on. I felt good though, body wise. Yeah. And I'm definitely going to try and like implement it in my routine, maybe like 2 times or 3 times a week, because I don't have a gym membership anymore. And I'm not pretending to pay because I don't actually go. Yeah. And I'm going to find out if I can do pay as you go.
Yeah, it's just gonna end up being
like
a bit costly,
like the odd as in like the odd time when I want to just do a bit of a leg day, like because that's all. Because if I go to the gym to do cardio, my walk is cardio, and then I just do a bit of like a row. I don't even really weight train that much. I just do like rowing, back and legs.
Interesting.
So yeah, if I do that on every now and again. Yeah, I don't know. I'll find out. I'll inquire.
Just inquire and find the vibes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're walking girlies now, ish, kind of. I don't even know why I walked. I walked so much yesterday. But that's what I was gonna say. Sorry, I'm bare like waffling because I was actually trying to remember what I was gonna say to you because I forgot my point. It will be good for your sleeping habits because obviously sometimes you suffer with insomnia. So, sorry.
It's been a while, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it's been a while, but I'm just saying.
You're diagnosing me?
No, because you always tweet about it. Like, well, I'm awake.
Yeah.
Okay. My point is, it's like when you do that, obviously, and you realise that you get tired, so you actually like go to bed early, you get those like good 8 hours sleep, and then you're up and you're like, let's go.
You know, my insomnia is actually just linked to my anxiety.
Right.
So when I can't sleep, it's because I'm going through like there's something on. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that also makes a lot of sense. So, do you know what? I'm gonna shut my mouth because I don't even know anything.
No, it's fine.
I'm gonna leave because I don't know anything.
No, it's fine. Yeah, no. I think that's the subtext of the I'm awake. So I'm awake in brackets. I think I'm depressed. But vibes.
Oh God, I haven't felt low in so long.
I know, same.
It really, really makes a difference to your quality of life. I am just.
You're killing me.
It's really just been. It's really.
The reality of like, I think I'm happy.
I think
wow.
Oh my God. Wow. This is the first time I thought about depression in literally 2 weeks. Maybe 3.
Can I just say, I know it's like, it's probably not okay, but I really do love how we talk about mental health. I feel like it's so relatable, but so light.
It is. It's very light, very relatable, low-key toxic.
Just a little bit.
A little bit, but let's be honest. Everyone talks to their friends. They're like, "Hey, how are you? Want to kill myself? Sorry, trigger warning. How are you? Yeah, want to kill myself too. Okay, great. Do you want to go for drinks? Yeah." Like everyone kind of talks about it like that. All the memes are like that.
Yeah,
but it's true. It's just like, wow, what a life you can have when you're not depressed. It's crazy.
Or just not even like not depressed, but just like
not
trying.
Low.
Yeah, just trying to have like a bit more of a positive outlook on life.
Yeah,
I was talking to one of my friends yesterday, and I was basically saying that I think the reason. Well, I didn't actually say this part, but I thought it to myself. Like the reason why I'm just in quotation marks happy or whatever the case may be is because I'm not putting too much on anything.
Yeah,
I'm waking up every day, and the day is the day. There's no kind of like, oh, like by this age, I really want to do this, and oh, I really have to make sure, like because life can change in 2 weeks. Like life has changed dramatically for both of us this year, and I didn't see. There's a lot of things that have happened that we just never saw, and you can be having like a low week, and then the next week is like opportunity. So it's just like take each day as it comes, enjoy it for what it is. Obviously, like.
We're speaking
do
from
stuff.
Privilege as
yeah,
well.
Obviously, like do stuff. Like if you have a desire to be in this place or whatever the case may be, like put the building blocks. I'm not saying like sit down with your
and wait for it to come.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like do what you need to do, but don't put so much pressure on yourself that if this thing doesn't happen, it's the end of the world, because it's actually not.
Yeah.
You know.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just fucking happy. Like it makes a change.
In quotations.
Like. For now, I'm just gonna enjoy it because I don't know when it can go back down.
No,
but like,
don't say it like that.
No, not like that. But like, life is like that. It's up and down. But like right now, like, I feel fucking good, man. I feel good in myself.
Man.
I'm not even like emotionally eating or anything. I feel like I've lost a bit of weight without even actually going to the gym either. Like I feel much more in myself. Yeah. I don't have a headache. Like of life. It's just gravy, baby.
Yeah.
I feel good.
Yeah.
It's this hat. It's a fucking hat.
I'm so done with you. I guess it's like the way we feel. It's like how you would feel if you woke up in Barbie land.
Yes! Yeah. And everyone's perfect.
How does that song go? The Lizzo song. How does it start? When I wake up in my... I don't even know the words.
Yeah, I haven't listened to
Barbie.
the album.
That one. You know the song they play when she wakes up and it's like...
I just know...
You literally watched the movie yesterday.
Yeah, I know, and I've forgotten it.
Actually, I just want to go in your... Just shake... Are you right?
I forgot the song.
But you know what part I'm talking about?
When she wakes up?
Yeah. And there's a song that's like... narrates what she does. No, it's before. It's like the... beginning of the movie.
Yeah, we missed the beginning of the movie.
Oh, right. Okay, well, maybe say that part.
Yeah, no, we were running a bit late. I don't know how. Well, we started it when each of the Barbie were explaining who they were, but we missed Barbie's bit. Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah, so...
Oh, it's okay.
Maybe that's why I don't understand the
maybe.
movie.
When she steps out of her shoe, you missed that part then. Steps out the heel. The heeled foot.
No, I... Is that right at the start? No, I got that. Like, I saw it when Issa Rae's like, I'm the president, and the other girl's like, I'm this person, and I was like, I'm this person, and I'm this Barbie, and I'm this Barbie, and I'm the Dr. Barbie.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. I don't remember.
You're funny. Well, we both watched Barbie movie since last week's episode.
We have.
Thoughts, feelings? All right, I'll go first while you do your side, because I know yours is a bit negativo, so I'll do a little bit of positivo.
I've got positives.
Yeah.
But go.
I went to Barbie with my friend and we both dressed in pink. Like,
oh, did you? Oh, that's cute.
Little kiddie bub girls. And it was really cute. And we went to the Odeon Lux in Islington, actually. We usually go to Every Man, but it was sold out.
Where's the Odeon Lux in Islington? In the little square where Megan's is?
I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. It's like...
on Upper Street.
Yeah.
Yes.
At the back.
Yes.
Yeah, the back roads. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. And it's from a price point perspective, it's not terrible. I mean, the tickets are a bit like spenny, but like the food and drink isn't as bad.
Yeah.
So I think it's a nice little cute like date spot. Oh my god, sorry, this is not related. There was a couple. There's so many couples. Some of the guys were like wearing like pink shades of pink.
Aww.
No, honestly, no. One of the guys got his little girlfriend flowers, and you can tell they're like early 20s, and it was so cute. You're going to see Barbie, like they don't want to fucking be there.
I haven't had flowers in so fucking long.
No, tell me about it.
I can't tell you the last time a man bought me
That
flowers.
is the real pandemic.
It's been years.
That is a real pandemic.
Oh my god. If there's any guys listening, why the fuck don't you buy women flowers anymore? Sorry, I'm looking at it wrong. Why don't you buy women flowers anymore? Like, I just want to know, like, what? Because it's not hard. Like, I just want to know what is the thought process.
I think
behind it.
From what I've seen on like socials and from what I've heard, I think they try to like reserve it for like, oh, you do that for my girl. Or like they don't, or they want to do it like it has to be like super special occasion, so you don't get used to it. Like think I'm gonna buy flowers all the time.
It's not
like it's literally
just go
you can
to
get a nice little thing for £30.
Tesco, Marx's, like it doesn't need to be always a special occasion, but just because I saw these and I thought, you know what,
make you happy. Anyway, right, back to Barbie. So I quite enjoyed the film. I felt my first key takeaway was that upon all the money that they spent on marketing, upon all the money they spent on PR, I honestly had no clue what the movie was about going in.
Yes, going in. I was like, what is the movie going to be about? I went in blind. Like, I had no clue what the plot is. And I don't know, let me know in like the comments if it's just me, because I can be a bit like aloof and above like the shit online sometimes. Maybe I'm not paying attention. Maybe it was very clear to everyone else what the script was, but I didn't know, which in a way is like nice sometimes to just like watch it. For me it was quite predictable, but I find that with movies anyway, so I don't really like watching movies because I kind of just see what's going to happen, because I knew it was America Ferrera like before they revealed it was her that was playing with the Barbie. Right.
I could tell, like I was just like, it's the mum. Which is annoying spoiler alert. It's annoying to me because it's like I don't want to now. It's like I have to watch through it. I don't understand. Maybe am I jumping to the end part? I don't understand what people were crying about.
Yep.
Like people were saying, "Oh my god, it's so emotional." I didn't. Maybe I'm broken. I didn't catch the tear-jerking moment.
Yeah.
I like the fact that they kind of included the creator of Barbie in the film. I think that was really cute.
Is that actually her?
No, as in like as a as a character, yeah.
Isn't she Matilda's mum?
Is she Matilda's mum?
As older.
Yeah, she looks. Yeah, she looks like it. Yeah, I think
Matilda.
So.
Yeah,
oh, she's old, bruv.
Yeah. Sorry.
And yeah, like I think the plot was like cute. It was okay. I think Ryan Gosling as Ken. This is going to sound so bad. Work with me in the world of inclusion and taking people as they are. I just felt like for Ken, maybe I would have wanted to see less wrinkles. It's bad. It's bad.
He's a man's worked hard to get his abs and packs and muscles, and you're like, and the wrinkles.
No. Like, you know, it's very toxic, but it was distracting to me because it's like, I don't know. Maybe that's just a reach because he's old. He's an older man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Anyway. And yeah, I'll let you go. I might have other points.
Yeah. So, like Prinny, had no idea what I was going into. I was just like, well, I'm so excited for this film, but I have no idea what I'm so excited for. Obviously, missed start the film. I maybe the first 2 minutes. Like it was the credits, the names were still playing. Like,
okay, yeah.
There was still.
You definitely watched the Barbie scene.
Yeah, I did when she steps out, and she's like, "Hey, everyone,"
and she's singing. It's like, "Hey, Barbie, hey, Barbie." Yeah.
I just don't remember the song.
Okay, fine, it's fine.
Okay, let's put it this way. I went with my friend, and when the film ended, I just looked at her, and she looked at me, and I was like, I don't get it. And we just burst out laughing. I was like, I'm like, what just happened? Like, I felt really underwhelmed. I was like, I just don't understand
the storyline.
The storyline. Like, I get it. I understand the storyline, but what's the point? Like, where are we going with this? Like, I just didn't get it. I was just like, what were the points that people were thinking about their childhood and like, oh wow, this really made me think about my childhood and this and that. Like, oh my god, this made me remember playing with. But like, I'm like, which part of the film was that? Because I wanna do that too. But nothing in the film made me feel like that. Like you said, when were people crying? Didn't really get that. Why did Barbie? Is she immortal? Is she not? But now she's in the real world, so is she actually gonna die? Like, didn't get that. There was just so many things that I was just like,
the whole crossover from Barbie Land to real world, back to Barbie Land. It's like
weird.
In my head, like scientifically doesn't make any sense, but it's a movie. It's fine.
But it's a movie. It's fine. So I got that. Like, they can do those things. I was like, fine. But I was just like, I don't get it. Like, I just didn't understand. Like, the whole patriarchy thing. I was like, okay, cool, I get it. But like, don't we all know this?
It's a bit of like a mansplain of like patriarchy and feminism. Like, I think I got the like overall messages in that, like the purpose of like creating Barbie was to be like such this positive thing.
Yes.
But actually ended up having like negative effects on children, thinking that they need to be perfect, stick thin, perky boobs, all of this stuff. Obviously they did the whole like Barbie can be black, white, Asian, doctor, veterinarian.
Barbie can be whoever.
Like, but yeah, Barbie can
wants.
be whoever. Like, I kind of get that. And the whole, you have like stereotypical Barbie, cool, and then you have Ken realize it, like in Barbie. I just felt like in Barbie Land, Ken, it didn't need to be like the opposite. I feel like it was just a bit too much of an extreme that like in Barbie Land women rule and then in the real world men rule, because that's not actually really the truth. Like, men, yes, okay, we live in a patriarchal world, yes, but it's not so like, I don't know. I think it was just a bit odd.
Yeah, it was just a lot, and I just thought, God, as a 12-year-old, I wouldn't fucking understand.
But that's why I
this.
said before watching it, I was like, this film is not for the kids; it's for the adults.
Yeah.
And when I was there, I was like, this is not for kids. Like, I'm not wasting my money. No offense, I'm not wasting my money taking my 5-year-old, my 7-year-old to watch this because they don't get it.
They'll have
no
idea.
It's too deep.
Yeah. Because even I didn't fucking get it. I was sat there scratching my head.
It's very deep.
During
There's so many like deep messages.
Yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So I don't.
And like when
it.
they did the thing to like break the spell, like they have to like do the anti-patriarchy talk thing. Which
I really did like her initial monologue of that. Like the first one, like I was like, yes, sing it. It was just weird. Like I was just like, I would have just preferred like some like fairy dairy like fiction shit, if I'm completely honest.
I would have preferred like a Bratz movie.
Yeah, vibe, like some made up storyline of like
just living
Mean
like
Girls,
best, living your best life in Barbie.
Yeah,
in Barbie Land. I don't need to really incorporate the real world. I don't really want to know about Mattel. Like, I don't need to. Yeah, I don't need to know about that.
Yeah. On the flip side. Loved the production values, loved the whole like fake set situation. I loved the costumes, I loved the music, the dancing.
Oh my god, I love when the dance break of the Kens. I can't remember that song.
That bit, the Ken song, when they're all in black and they're all dancing.
And they're dancing and it like changed the set a bit. You didn't like it?
I just didn't understand it.
Oh,
and this is coming from a musical theatre, babe, but it was like, this is so random. Why is there a break? Like, I was like, I'm like, okay, God, it's a very symbolic movie. So like, I'm trying to look for the symbolism in this dance. And I'm like, I can't find it.
Yeah.
And then literally me and Hannah looked at each other and before we went, she's like, I just fucking hate musicals. She's like, someone will be like, oh, like this person's died. And they're like, oh my God, they died and left me. It's like, I'm trying to be emotional now, someone's singing. Anyway, so obviously now when they started singing dance, she just looked at me and it was like, I don't get it. It was just a very I don't get it moment. And like, I'm sorry. Like if you loved it, like I'm so happy. I would love to like go to a talk and like maybe understand why like it was emotional and like, you know, why you left there feeling so empowered and like, yes! Because I didn't.
I think in a weird way, I think I did leave a little bit like mildly empowered, like, ooh, women rock, man. Like, we rock.
Yeah.
Like a little bit.
It's just a reminder that we rock.
Not enough to like take over the world. But I was like, we rule.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah. I mean, go. You know, they need to make their money back. They need to make their money back. And it is a nice day. If you make a nice day of it, a nice day out, like it is nice. And it's still nice to like go to cinema. Sometimes I find that it's difficult because there's not great movies on and they're a bit of a drab. So yeah, like go for it. Yeah, that part. Oh my God. Don't say we don't give you anything. If you're on O2 Priority, you can get weekly tickets to View Cinema, 2 for £9 and also 20% off your snacks. So tap into that.
And if you are going on holiday or anything, get your travel insurance with Compare the Meerkat. Well, Compare the Market. God, the ads are working. Compare the Market, because then you get a whole year's 2-for-1 cinema tickets.
At
all the cinemas. So like really? View and Odeon.
Oh,
so
cool.
Yeah, it's just 2-for-1 on cinema.
I never knew.
So like even if you're going on like a weekend break to, I don't know, Dublin, like just get your
I'll get my travel insurance.
Travel insurance is literally like £4. It's so cheap.
Yeah.
So just get that, then you get a year's supply of 2-for-1 cinema tickets.
You know, I only started getting travel insurance in the last couple of years.
The first time I got travel insurance was when I went to Jamaica, and then Vegas. I never get it when I go to Turkey because I'm like, I don't have a Turkish passport, but like they just sort me out.
But you know what? It's
fine.
like anything can happen. Like
happen.
I think it's like the whole like African mentality. Like we just don't like things like travel insurance is like that's nice for you, or it's like guidance. Like don't be so silly. But actually, the reality is like a time may come that you might, God forbid, touch wood, need to go to hospital or like your flights, like whatever the case may be. You just want soft life,
when
man.
I
you just want coverage.
Broke my ankle in Saint Tropez, I was like, because I fully thought it was broken. I was like, this is why I get travel insurance. And
because if you imagine if you didn't
like,
now.
Oh my God. Yeah, I was like, oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? The ankle was still fucked, by the way, when I was wearing heels the other day. And
really?
It's still like doing that really hurts. I'm just going to need physio.
Well, go get someone to look at it.
My doctor was so shit about it when I went. He's like, we can still need tiptoe, so obviously you're fine. If it still hurts, come back and we'll he said self-refer yourself to physio.
Okay, yeah, do that. Can you self-refer? How does that work?
Yeah, I don't. He just sent me like the number that you call, and then. Okay. But I think it's via like council.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was our take on Barbie. I didn't go in pink. I actually went in all black.
It's scary.
Sue me.
Did you see people wearing? I mean, you went like daytime though, right?
Yeah, I went for the 5 o'clock one because all the other times were fully booked. Like that was the latest time that like there were still seats. But yeah, loads of people in pink, men in pink as well. Actually, yeah,
love it.
Cute. I don't know. I felt a bit like a Scrooge about it, and I was just like, and I don't own that much pink. I think I have 4 pink items, and it's like. I just wore pink the other day. Like, I'm kind of over it.
Pink overload too much.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, watch Barbie if you haven't. If you have, let us know what you think.
Yeah, do you have the same views as us?
Yeah.
I feel really hot.
Do you? Sorry.
It's a drink.
Oh, it's a drink?
Yeah.
We're drinking vodka cranberry. I haven't actually had vodka in a long... I don't really drink vodka. Like, very... Never.
No, I do. I love a good vodisha.
No, it's not my vibe. Love Island is over. Why that face?
Amazing season.
Oh, 10. The producers, round of applause. Give yourself a bow. Come on. You lot worked overtime. It's amazing.
Sorry. A chef's kiss performance.
It was too really, good. Let's really get that bill. Purr. It was, I always tend to like drop off in the last week though, naturally, because life gets in the way and you don't really catch up. So I haven't watched the final episode, which I will do.
I haven't watched the final 2. I didn't.
Oh,
no, I did.
No, you watched one before. The final one is just, I guess, like last day and like speeches and the live stuff. So I just want to watch it just to see reactions. I would have obviously wanted Whitney and Locken to win.
Yep.
But despite them not winning, I'm happy with the results. I'm happy that Molly and Zach came 4th. Yep. That makes me sound like a hater. But I also just think, yes, like for one, the public got that right. They got Ty and Ella 3rd, correct. because 2 days before you were literally telling each other fuck you. So yeah. Oh, we can get into it now.
What the hell?
That's terrible.
Sorry,
No.
swear at me. I'm out. Are you mad?
But she swore first.
Yeah,
though.
she did. It's so bad. Like, control your temper. How?
You don't talk. Yeah, no.
You just don't talk to anyone really like that. But like, especially your spouse.
Yeah, your partner.
Your partner. What's spouse? Marriage.
Marriage.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Your partner. Like, it's just so like, wow.
It's so rude.
If someone swore at me, like if my imaginary boyfriend swore at me,
imagine Mr. X.
I would. Yeah, I'm out. I'm gone.
Yeah,
what?
don't talk to me like that.
Are you fucking mad?
Yeah.
You're gonna talk to me like that? You must be crazy.
Over something so silly as well.
And that's the thing as well. Like, but also, if we're arguing, don't raise your voice. Don't raise your voice.
No, but why? We need to really just get in. What are you arguing about? Like, and I got Whitney's point of like, Ty and Ella are always arguing over things that don't make sense. It affects everybody because it's just so explosive for no reason.
They're going to have a very difficult time outside.
It's going to be hard.
Because if they're already struggling inside when they're in their own little bubble anyway, when
she's going to be getting, I think...
She's going to be getting DMs coming to you as a woman left, right and centre.
I think she's quite, as pretty as she is, I think she's quite insecure. And that's why it comes out in those ways. In the real world, she's going to be like, why are these girls on your table? Can't even do her accent, but just imagine Scottish.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
Why
are these girls on your table?
Her arm was around you. Okay. Like, and that's the thing. Like, I feel like it takes a certain type of girl to go with a certain type of guy. You need to know if you're built that way. Like, I personally don't really see myself with like the bait guy, the guy that's out all the time, the pretty sexy one of the. No, I ain't got.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with, and that's not even me trying to make it seem like I'm insecure, whatever the case. I don't want to deal with the ag, because that kind of guy usually has this really big ego and thinks they're the shit and doesn't really know how to set boundaries with friends, female friends. Do you know what I mean? Like, you just already imagine the little.
Yeah.
I ain't doing that.
And like, oh, your man had his arm around me the other night at the club. Just thought I'd let you know, because if it was me, I would want to know, babe. That's literally what's going to happen. And it's going to be the most innocent thing.
Yeah, and people are going to take it out.
They're going to take it way out.
And then he's going to be like, you see, you have trust issues. You don't trust me. You don't trust. And then he just might end up doing something anyway because she gives him so much stress.
Oh, mate, how long are you giving it?
You know what? I'll give them
a year.
A year max, 6 months to a year.
Yeah.
I think, because if they're smart from a business perspective, you got to rock it for a minute. I think she can do better in terms of like treatment.
Oh,
I just don't think,
because he's just spiteful. He's not immature. He's spiteful. He knows what buttons of hers to push, and he does it on purpose. Calling her selfish.
Yeah, that wasn't me. Knowing that you just had a whole thing backing her with Whitney.
He did that on purpose.
And selfish wasn't actually the word I would have used in that situation. I wasn't quite sure what he was getting at by calling her selfish. I didn't quite get that. Because
she was then like, she was like, I don't know what you mean or something. He's like, that's the issue. You never know, because you always think about yourself. And he's like, you're selfish.
I think it's more self-centered than selfish, I think.
But he did that on purpose. And that's spiteful. He walks away from arguments like they can't communicate. No. And that's literally it, because he doesn't know how to communicate. He's already told her to shush or shut up. Don't know why she thought she was exempt when he's told all the girls
to shush and shut up, to
shut up anyway. So, and she never from what we see, holds him accountable for like the way he talks to girls.
She just gave him a look that time when he told Whitney to like shush or shut up. She gave him a look, and it's like, no, I'll be like, don't talk.
I'll be like, who the hell are you talking to like that? Like, that's my girl.
And I'm not being
And
funny.
this is where chicks over dicks come in.
No, 100%. 100%. And I feel like his mum could have, I'm not trying to get into people's family business, but she could have, when she came on, Meet the Parents or whatever, and been like, you need to calm it down. Maybe she said it, maybe.
Yeah,
but it's like, really and truly, all these things come from parenting. Like, I'm so sorry. As a mother of a son, I'm not coming in and being like, I'm so proud. I'll be like, I'm proud of you, but you need to, whoa, I didn't know you talk to women like that.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Wrap it up. What the fuck?
I would have been like, come on, like, would you want someone to talk to me like that? Like, come on, let's like.
But it shouldn't. I hate when it's like, would you want someone to talk to your mum or your sister like that? Just
No, of
don't
course,
talk to
yeah.
people like that.
No,
like,
period,
just
yeah.
have manners.
He's probably at home telling his mum to shush, bro.
Yeah, probably like, mum, shut up. I'm playing the game. Can't you see, bro? Like, why are you always fucking bothering me? Yeah, I'll bring my dirty laundry out in a sec. I can see it. I can see it. Sorry, I will box up my child.
No.
16, 18, 21. You chat to me or any gal like that, you're getting slapped up because it's because you didn't get it from me. So wherever you went and got it from, go and leave it there and come back.
Leave it outside. Listen, my brother's, how old is he? He's like a teenager, little kiddie barb. There's certain things I have to be like, hello, come here. Let me just chat to you real quick. Especially because like we have the privilege of being born in this country and being a bit closer to their generation to be able to pattern them in a way that they're gonna understand, not like how the parents would. But I tell them, I'd be like, listen, and I do say do the sisters thing, but I have to tug at the heartstrings. But I'm like, you got sister, would you want someone to be saying what you're saying to me? Is that respectful? Think about the home that you come from. Like, we don't play them games.
No.
You keep that, leave that on the playground. Like, don't, no.
Yeah, no, he's very rude, very misogynistic, very just like.
It's just a way.
He's above
he's so dismissive.
everyone.
Yeah.
And
I really don't like. I
really don't like him.
I really dislike him. And when I see, it's so interesting. Like everyone has different perspectives on how they like can watch the same thing. I have people I follow on Instagram, and they'll be like, "My favorite couple, Ty and Ella," and I'm like, "What?" I'm so confused because they got 22%, 20-something% of the vote, and Whitney and Lachlan got 20-something as well, just a bit more 20 than whatever their 20 was. It's like mathematician over here. And I was just like, who are these people
voting for them?
Like
they vote because they look good.
That's what I was gonna say. It's defo pretty privileged because if you take away the looks, like the relationship is horrid. Just because you've said I love you and you've called me your girlfriend, it's not enough. And that's why I just always think like when it comes to like dating and relationships and stuff, a title is not enough. There are many a girlfriend that are being taken for idiot every day and treated like side chicks.
Yeah.
So someone calling you their girlfriend
means nothing.
It actually means nothing. It's more about the action. I'm not saying like be in a situationship because they're treating you good and not. Do you know what I mean? It's a balance. But on paper, I love you and I'm your girl. But you told me fuck you.
And shut up. And shush. And
I'm selfish. I was like, where do we go from here? It's weird. Anyway, Whitney and Lachlan, I love them so much.
And I can't wait. I just feel like we need to get our good sis successful. Like she is. She's great. Like, and she's just so put together. Like she is. Like when she first came in, she was very like.
Oh, it wasn't a jump scare. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, and it was like, whoa, okay, but do you know what? Like she knows what she wants.
Yeah, and she maintained her authenticity. She stayed herself throughout. How she came in, that's how she is. We just grew to love it.
Yeah.
It was just different. You're used to bombshells coming in and being like, hey boys, and being a bit more like Jessica Rabbit, like demure, where she was like still sexy, but she was like, do you like me?
Like, why didn't you say Alex today?
She's like, it's a wig though. Like I love it. Like she's just being herself, and I really have loved how she's fallen into her lover girl bag with Lachlan. It's beautiful to see.
And I really like their relationship because he literally just lets her be her.
That's what you need.
He's like, that's my girl, and like I fucking like her.
Yeah.
Like it's my girl. Like what can I say? Like that's my girl. Like and it's so nice, and like they have this very nice and mutual respect. And I feel like he communicates really well, which has allowed her to like feel safe and vulnerable within her feelings because he's just let her know like this. And I keep saying, I need a man that's like lets me be me, like authentically, without any like, baby,
bring it down or
no. It's just like you do you, and you're the star of our show, and I'm happy to sit here.
But he's also still a man. He shows up as a man without having to do the Thai bravado.
Yes, without the whole alpha. Like you can tell, like that's a man. Like he'll handle his business and handle yours respectfully.
I love it so much.
Any Lockens out there?
No, literally, Whitney, if you fumble Locken, like, I'm
literally,
gonna come in and
my way.
scoop that, scoop
I need
that.
a Locken.
No, it's gorgeous. Inside and out.
Yeah, man.
Quick tea on Molly and Zach. So they went on one of these Love Island podcasts. Have you seen?
No.
And so the whole time in the villa, he don't know about her TikToks or social media. She never spoke about it.
Oh. Fuck. He's going to have a fight of his life.
No, they caught it live in the interview. They showed, that was the first time he'd ever seen it, and they showed a video.
Which one did they show? I'm coming with my friends.
I think it might have been the fart. I'm in my man's house and I need to fart or I need to poo. That one. I think it might have been that one.
Yeah.
And he was like laughing, like awkward laughing. He was like, oh, you should have shown me this before I fell deep. But he was laughing. He was like, oh man. He was like, yeah. They were like, would you do it? He was like, well, I could be swayed. He was fucking rattled. Fuck. He thought he got Molly May.
He thought he got a Badisha.
Not that she's not. Sorry,
no. But like. But now you're not being your authentic self, because if you're doing TikToks like that, you should have shown some signs of
a bit more of like quirkacious. Yeah.
Who's getting all time to stand up, bro? No, literally. They are both from two different worlds, but sometimes two different worlds can collide.
But that's why, like, when they had to do the voting and Mitch and Ella B voted for Whitney and Locken, saying they're the least compatible, and then the next day Ella B was like, I think we got it wrong, you know. And then Mitch was like, oh, say the name, I'll say if I think the same. And he was like, Molly and Zach. It's like, why are you're always trying to cape for Molly and you're always trying to be up her ass. These times she voted for you. Be real and say what it is. Like, say that you think they're the least compatible, because they actually are. Like, to this day, I still can't see the spark.
Nor can I.
I can't. I don't feel it. Whitney and Locken, when they're together, I'm like melting. Yeah. They could be having like the most mundane, silly conversation. Whereas Molly and Zach, I feel like they think there's a spark in their words. So by saying I love you, or by saying this is so good, can't wait for the outside, all of these things that are the right things, maybe they think that's like how it's being come up. It's not. I'm not buying it.
No, I'm not buying it either. And like, it was when she gave him the bracelet.
What's up? Put that bracelet back in the suitcase.
She's like, you know, I bought this bracelet when I left, and I was like, I'm waiting for him for when you come out. And I came back in, and I just, every time we look at this bracelet, you just know that it's real.
Is that what she said?
You know, this is real.
That £3 wooden bracelet.
And I think he was expecting him to be like, I love you, man. Like, and he just looked at her and was like, I like you.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm so excited with the outside broski. Wild.
They're from different worlds.
Like
I can imagine Whitney and Locken going out together. I can imagine him meeting her friends and it making sense. Her meeting his friends and making sense. Going uptown, going downtown, like, but they'll both kind of vibe, right?
Yeah.
I can't imagine Molly in Zach's world. And I can't imagine Zach in Molly's world.
No way.
I don't see it.
Think like Molly in Southeast London. No chance.
She'd be like, oh, Zach, it's a bit rowdy in here.
Yeah.
No.
Anyways, so the winners.
Sammy and Jess.
I just don't get it.
Get them winning.
Were we all watching the same show? He literally hates her guts.
Let me tell you something. We live in a microcosm. We think that because, you know, we hang around with similar people who have similar views to us, we think that we're in the majority. We are in the minority. Yes, I know somebody who gave us some hate mail on Apple Podcasts saying that we make everything about race. Well, this is my podcast and I'm black, okay?
If you don't
listen,
like it, fuck off.
This is not our country.
Yeah.
We do not make up the majority.
No.
So, yeah, it's not happening. We keep getting close.
Yeah.
India and Dami came second. Whitney and Locken. To be fair, we had 3 black people in the final. Come on.
Yeah.
It's the first. It's the first. Like, we're getting there. But the first place, nah. They ain't letting us have that. We're not there yet. We are not there yet.
Yeah. It's just interesting. I think it's interesting because even when he made her his girlfriend, I was so confused. I was like, really? Like, is that how you feel? Because
Yeah, it was like 1 week after being naughty.
yeah, and like,
and he was the first to make a girlfriend.
Yeah, they had that one night in the hideout, and the next day it was like, you're my girl. Don't know what few thousand she gave, but fucking hell, he was like, I want that for life. But
for lifers.
Like he continuously said throughout the show, like, she's not my type, she's not my type, she's not my type. Like, I like her, but like we have a connection, like I don't know. Like, kept trying to find someone else, but it just didn't happen, and it was like, well, Jess, that's how it came across to me.
Yeah, I mean, he played the whole like, I'm working through my emotions, I'm emotionally unavailable, like, I can't express myself, I'm getting there, which might be genuine. A lot of these guys have like trauma issues and
they
don't know
are
how to
all
express
actually
themselves.
like literally 21.
And I did also notice that there was such a transition in his personality. Like, when he first came in, he was very much given like cool guy, mysterious, sexy, and towards the end he was like very goofy, which I think is his authentic self. And I feel like that started to come out more once him and Jess were really solid, which is a good thing. Like, you want like the real personality to come out. I really hope he does treat her well.
I'm interested to know what her friends are going to say to her, because obviously when her mum came in, she was like, what do my friends think? And her mum was like,
but I mean, at that point, he had been taking her for Egypt. Like, she was like the fine.
They
she
literally
was
became girlfriend and boyfriend the next day the parents came in.
No, but they wouldn't have watched that. The parents, because it would have been the day they were in the house. That evening, we would have seen that. So they didn't know. And it was still maybe like 4 or 5 days out of him bad behavior. Like, to your point, like him making her the girlfriend was so left field because you were literally being naughty like the other day. But again, I do think that she probably does deserve better. I feel like she deserves someone that chooses her the first time and not the 10th time. Because from experience and from what I've seen, those kind of relationships don't really last.
Because they're not fully...
No, they don't want you.
There,
It's
You're
just like,
available.
Yeah, it kind of just happened. And, yeah.
Wow, another summer of Love Island.
Another summer of Love Island. So apparently the winter Love Island, they're axing it and they're replacing it with kind of like a second chance of love. So I think they're going to do like all the global Love Islands and bring back some contestants to find love again.
Okay.
I can do that. I can fuck with that.
I want to start watching the French one.
Okay.
Apparently it's good.
Yeah. I'm just like, sometimes I don't have the brain cells to read.
Right, I'm a subtitle girl anyway, so...
I'm a subtitle girl, but it's like...
sometimes you just want to listen as well.
Yeah, I have to actually sit there and be like, je ne comprends pas. Like, I will need to read that. I don't understand,
Je m'appelle.
I'm a sub not dubbed kind of girl, so...
Yeah, I'm a sub not dubbed. Hey, if it's not matching...
God. No, the dub...
I'll
never forget, I can't remember, I was watching this show on Netflix, and I think I wasn't really paying attention, and then I started squinting. I was like, the lips.
I can hear it when it's dubbed.
Because the voice don't match the body. Yeah, no, I wasn't paying attention for maybe like the first 10 minutes, and I was like, that was so weird to me. I don't like that at all.
Horrible. It is absolutely horrible. No. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan at all.
The only time I did dubbed though was when I was going through a phase of like, I wanted to like brush up on my Spanish. I'd watch shows that I know in
Spanish.
Yeah. Can't remember why I watched. Maybe I think I watched Lizzie McGuire.
Oh my God, I haven't seen Lizzie McGuire movie in ages.
I watched Lizzie McGuire movie in Spanish. That was fucking funny.
I can't believe we had a working day from mine and didn't watch High School Musical. We were really on our job.
I mean, we were also actually working.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's a good thing. Like, well done to us, but like...
Yeah. No, we needed to watch... Oh my God, I said it the other day.
What
movie was it? Oh my God. Shark Tale.
Yes!
Yeah. Dun, dun, no, it's Get It Together. Mate, Diaries went in. What? Let me tell you something. The Shark Tale soundtrack goes
undefeated.
off. Are you mad?
What's the JoJo song in it as well? There's
Oh!
a JoJo tune too, bro.
Oh no, get it.
Wait. Mate, I was actually listening to it a few months ago. Like,
No, Shark Tale
shame.
actually bangs. What other movies?
Secret Love, JoJo.
Play it a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to fast forward it a bit.
To you.
Oh yeah. This is when they break up.
It's okay, but you don't know how it feels to be so in love with someone who doesn't even know my secret love.
No, Shark Tale goes on.
No, listen to this on the way home.
Oh my
Are you
God.
mad?
What else did we have? We had Shark Tale. We did Devil Wears Prada on Christmas already.
Yeah, we did. That was really good.
Oh my gosh, 13 going on 30. We spoke about that the other day.
Yeah, we have. Do you know what we need to watch?
What?
Harriet the Spy.
Oh my God.
Come on.
I think we spoke about this on the pod, but for anyone who doesn't know or doesn't remember,
we have to speak about it again.
So first time I ever watched Harriet the Spy was at Amber's house.
I had it on video.
Yeah, and then when I watched it, I'd had like this it was I don't know.
The maddest
I had the maddest awakening and I was like, I want to be a spy. And I was like, I want to be her. And I think we got I don't know if you got it, but I got it, like the spy kit, like the listening device. And I walk around with like a notepad.
Yeah.
And I'll go to Aunt Hannah's house, you know, in her bedroom, like out the windows, like to the street. And I would put this thing, couldn't hear a damn thing, obviously. But I was like making notes on people, like man in red.
Remember when we was all at mine and we was like, okay, let's see what I've got in mind to like, we can all make kits.
Oh yeah.
And we was like getting like the yellow like I didn't have magnifying glasses, but like pens, like compass, this and that. And we was like, right, you know when she like has the belt, she's like ding, 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 and she puts everything in. Yeah. And we were just obsessed. We'd go out in the flats. Do you remember like looking,
looking around,
down,
lurking,
like rolling around, and everything.
Harriet
the Spy is a bad boy film.
Oh yeah, Hondo. Harriet's right. I don't know if were you into Madeline?
I don't know.
You're not really Madeline. No. You're an Annie girl. Yeah, Annie.
Come on.
Original Annie.
Yeah. Not the bootleg.
Yeah.
Black Annie.
No, I didn't like that. Yeah. No, we need to actually make a list and we need to like make time for each other.
Yeah, and do it
before life gets crazy. I mean, life's already getting crazy, but
let's do it when summer's over.
Okay, when we're both back.
When it's like
we'll have a weekend.
Like term starts, you know.
That's the end of September.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like uni term
weekend,
starts,
yeah.
You know. Yeah, I can't wait to listen to that. My secret love, JoJo really went off with that song.
JoJo always goes off.
Like
R.I.P. JoJo's career because everyone did her dirty.
Big time.
Everyone did her dirty. Also, I mean, it's just not related, but a bit sad.
Kelly Tory.
Oh, I don't. Oh, you can talk about that.
What's her name?
Tori Kelly.
Yeah.
Is she
in hospital?
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, blood clots.
But I actually don't. I don't really know her. Like,
I just remember her when she. Nor do I. Just that whatever song she first came. I just remember her being a YouTube babe.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say, Britney.
Yeah.
Because you know what? What makes me sad and confuses me is that I guess a while back we were doing like free Britney. And I guess now she's free from what we were trying to free her from. But I think we need to unfree her and get someone to find out. Like,
I don't believe she's fully free, you know. I just don't believe
I think she's free on socials to post what she wants.
But she's been posting what she wants on socials whilst she wasn't free. She's been posting those dance movies. Movies at this point. Dance videos.
Like how did we, the collective we, let an icon get to that level?
Paparazzi, innit? It's literally the paparazzi. Because it's paparazzi social. We think we're horrible on like socials, but you can just block people. But back then, when you had Paps and you had celeb magazines and stuff,
and all the things they'll be saying,
it was actually 10 times worse. Like the Paps aren't papping like they used to. Because
that's so true.
Now there's social media.
There's so much of like, be kind and you can sue the papers.
But then it was like, I need to be the first one to get this image. Like it was like, who can, like, it was like a race to like ruin these
someone,
people.
yeah.
And it was just so like there wasn't like mental health support and this and that and blah blah blah. Like, she was going through the maddest time, and at her lowest points they were like, I wanna get the biggest check. There was no like, this is a person seriously going through something. And that's for like men, and it's a child stars things too.
Because she was from like what, Mickey Mouse Club.
Yeah.
Like, she's been in the game for, God, to be
the
fair.
girl in Step Up and the Missy Elliott music video.
Oh, that little girl, Alison.
Yeah. She is doing like a documentary or something on like child stars and like why they all end up like kind of.
How does she feel? Is she all right? I think she's
I think she's fine. I'm so sorry. I totally don't know where I saw this piece of information. Like, maybe check Twitter or TikTok or something. But I really want to watch it.
Yeah. It's like Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
Like, he was.
It's so much
darling.
pressure.
Yeah. And it is. I think the difficulty with child stars is that you know them as a child, and being an actor or a dancer or singer, whatever the case may be, it's a career, and you like to think there's longevity in it. But I like Macaulay Culkin as a kid. Yeah. In Home Alone. Yeah. So Macaulay Culkin as a teenager.
I don't want him.
Do you know what I mean? And that's what plays with them. Like, I can't get a role because everyone sees me as this person, and then now I'm turning to booze, drugs, sex, like whatever.
And sausage rolls.
Yeah, no, it is very sad.
And also, like, I was listening, I didn't finish it, but the Stephen Bartlett interview with one of the Sweet Life twins,
Zach and Cody.
Yeah. And he was just discussing how, like, his relationship with his mum now is really bad because she always pushed them. Like, because a lot of it is like parents using you as like a money
financial,
machine.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't want to do this. I'm like 3 years old. Like, stop. And it's like what you're talking about
on TikTok.
Like forcing these little
I'm
kids
starting
to speak.
to really get a bit sickened by the TikTok mums and what they're doing to their little kids that are under the age of 10 is even extreme, under the age of 5. And you watch the clips of like, the mum's like, say hello TikTok, and the kid's like, I don't want to. And they're like, why don't you want to? It's like, I don't want. Turn the fucking camera off.
It's like kids don't have boundaries.
No, but a child can't set a boundary with their parent.
Yeah.
But the parent should actually allow the child to. Like, I really respect one of my best friends. She has 2 kids, they're very young. And she says, when I go to places like family or friends, I don't do the whole like, go and hug this person, go and hug this person. My child has to want to hug them.
Yeah.
I allow them to set that boundary. So if even like, she gave an example of like the child would go to the grandma, and if she says, I don't want to hug her, fine.
Yeah.
That is your boundary. I'm not going to force you to do something you want to do. And it's those kind of things that you enforce at a young age. So then as they get older, they get a bit more agency, and they can say, I don't want to do that. My parents have told me that when I don't want to do something, I don't have to, and I don't want to. I
agree.
And yeah, it's just
like,
terrible.
Even now, I ask kids, I'm like, can I have a hug?
Yeah.
You know, like,
you should,
can I have a kiss? And if they say no, I say, okay,
fine.
that's fine.
You don't grab them.
Yeah.
Come here.
And then it's like, why didn't you give Auntie Amber a kiss? And I'm like, no. Yeah. I've asked.
They've said
that
no.
was my response.
Yeah. And that's fine.
And that's completely fine. When he or she feels like it, and they'll come to you when they're ready. To and they want to. Mm-hmm. And that's fine. I just feel like there's this, and I think it comes a lot of like different cultural
it's very
thingies,
cultural.
and it's like, come here, let me squeeze your cheeks. Like, when I was younger, like, I would go and they'd squeeze my cheeks, and I would be like, why are you touching
I'm not even laughing.
me?
It's not funny.
Like, as a kid, and it's like, as well, and I feel like it's like, Mum, say stop.
It's not even laughing. It's not funny.
It's not funny. But
it's actually not funny.
Say stop. Like, I'm not enjoying this. Yeah. I'm not like, and it hurts. Yeah. They used to do it, and like my cheeks would go red. There was these 2 people that specifically used to always do it, and like, we just love you so much. But it's like, no, you're really me now, and my cheeks are red, and I don't like it, and now I don't want to come here. But it's like, as a parent, fucking say stop. Yeah. Be the boundary for me. Yeah. But there's a whole it's gonna come
cultural.
Rude.
Yeah. You got to get along to go along. Yeah.
Nah, sorry, not my kids.
No.
Don't touch my child, bro.
No. Like, I'm really big on, like, I don't post people's kids on my socials.
I always ask. I'm like, can I post? And even then, I'm like, actually,
it's like these
I don't
people,
need to post.
like the people, my followers don't need to see someone else's. Like, even sometimes, when people put me in like their close friends, and it's like they're posting like their niece and nephew, it's like, that's so fun, but I didn't sign up here for this. Like,
I don't want to see your kid.
Like, show me some fucking ass and you taking shots. Like,
I'm not.
I'm not fucking there yet. For me, all of this seems like teen pregnancy. Like, I'm trying to see no fucking kids so online. Scary. But yeah, no, I don't know. It's mad. But time will come. We're going to see, like, in years to come, all these TikTok child stars being like, I hate my mum. I'm traumatized. I can't believe there's so many videos of me. Because the videos go around. You go on live. Someone screen record the live. Then they make, Tina, get ready with Tina.
No.
The one that's like, that's mine anyway. The little mixed race. And her mum's got the piercing in her lip.
I don't know her.
I'll show you her face. So people will screen record the live and then make their own separate videos, like things Tina said, and do compilations of a child that is not their own or they don't know.
Do
you know how sick that is? Also,
and the extent of child pornography these days.
Did you know? And listen, guys, don't say I don't warn you. When I say all these AI, get your face looking like an avatar,
yeah, doing your babies and this and that.
You did the baby one, yeah. You wanted to see what you'd look like as your pickney would look like, yeah. All the sickos are using your face to do AI porn, AI child porn. Yes, that was the update on that. Yes. So you keep putting your face through all these little ting-tings to be, you want to be Barbie, you want to be, you want to look like the Messiah, you want to look like an alien, you want to see what you look like. Just look in the mirror and see what you look like today and stop giving these people your face and likeness because you don't know where it's going. It's terrible.
Sorry, I just... the AI face thing just reminded me of the girl in the shark advert.
No! Listen,
because now I can't stop seeing that advert everywhere.
No, we have to say this quickly before we wrap up. So basically, Shark is a company, and they basically have
they're like Dyson.
Yeah, they're basically because I think they have a Hoover as well. So they're Dyson competitor, and they've come out with their Shark Flex Style, which is like the Dyson Airwrap, but it's a bit of like a book version. I actually have it. I think it's quite good. They just don't. They need a bit more heads, connector heads. I've already tweeted them about that.
They need a bit more head.
We all need a bit more head.
They're all same.
And yeah, so there was this ad that was pictured. A picture of it on the tube, and this girl posted a tweet. I actually follow her, and we follow each other. And anyway, she posted it, and she was like, "Yeah, she was like, yeah, like so many people sent this to me and said like this looks like me, and I know in the world of AI, I just really feel like my image and likeness has been used, and this and that, blah blah blah." She's in Shark, like, please let me know, like, let's talk, like, if you want to collab, we can collab, but I really just don't appreciate like you using me.
No, guys.
Anyway, everyone was in a frenzy. I think they found the actual human, like, her thing, and I looked in my the manual. Her face is there. This is like, and I've had that. When was that Boots event? Last year. Yeah, so
well before Christmas.
Yeah, so she's been like the face of one of the faces.
Right, yeah, now.
Ever since that's come out, mate, they doubled down on that ad. They said, listen, run it up on a bus, on the underground, on the 2D little screen thingies.
Every time I see, and you know what? Everyone keeps tweeting like, every time I see this picture, I laugh, and I was like, I know why you're laughing. And then someone was like, oh, it's not funny to laugh at, like, what's so funny about a black woman on a... And it's like,
because
Sandra,
you missed it.
Just because you wasn't on Twitter that day, like, move, bruv. Not everything is so negative. Like, every day, we're not always coming for black women. When I say we, I mean men. It's not because it was a man who tweeted it. It's like, it's not always coming for black women. Like,
I really hope Shark get their sales run up.
Yeah,
to be fair, because not many people actually know about them.
Yeah. Well, now they do.
Now they do.
The black community does.
Yeah, you're going to know.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, what a day. What a life.
Day.
This drink has actually got to me. I'm kind of touched.
Yeah, I feel a little bit, woo! It's the hat.
I'm crying. Cool, it's been real.
It's been surreal. Another episode, another non-guest episode. So So we are heading over to Patreon now.
Yeah, man.
Again, if you want to join Patreon, links are all there. We're going to be talking about some things.
Sometimes.
Yeah, this has been fucking sick.
It's
I really
cool.
enjoyed this episode.
Really enjoyed it.
I enjoy every episode.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Bye.